Hi everyone, and welcome to this open level class where we're going to explore upper body strength. Let's begin first with some warm-ups that target the shoulders and the biceps. So we're going to start with feet about shoulder distance apart. And I've got Woobie here as my model too, so you can follow along with her at any point. Bringing the arms out shoulder distance apart, and we're going to cross in front of the body, bringing the right arm over the left and opening back up. And then alternating left over right. Inhale, exhale. Every time that arm crosses in front of the body, that's your exhalation. And we're alternating again, left over right, right over left. Two more. And this last one we're going to hold here in this pulse. You're trying to bring the shoulder blades, the scapulas together in the back body, targeting the rear delt. Good. And pause here, bring the arms down as we roll the shoulders up, back, and down a few times. Trying to circulate the blood throughout the muscles. Go the other direction. Beautiful. Arms back out, T position. This time we're going to take that left arm, bring it over, try to touch your right palm. Inhale when you open up, exhale when you come together. So the arms are building heat, but we're also coordinating that breath here so that the breath is matching the movement. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And so by doing that, we're actually kind of doing a mini version of Bhastrika, which is a rapid inhale and exhale. We're just doing it a little bit slower, and that's very good for bringing energy into the body. And switch it up, other side. Bringing that right arm to that left hand. Good. You can go slower than me if you need to, or go faster to bring even more energy into the body, more heat. As you're doing this, keep the core engaged, keep drawing that belly button back to that navel. Two more. Last one. Hands together. Imagine you grab two broomsticks, and we're going to internally rotate those broomsticks towards each other. It's like circular motion. Perfect. And go the opposite direction. Hitting those rear delts again. Pec muscles, shoulder muscles. One more time, and then pause, go the opposite direction again. And 3, 2, 1, reach it up, pull it down. And again, we're going to use the breath here. So rapid inhale, exhale, all through the nose. Making sure the shoulders, the deltoids are really warmed up before we put them through some work. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, exhale, release. Pause for a moment here to feel your body. Feel the heat that's already been generated. Refocus on inhalation and exhalation. Okay, so downward facing dog is a fantastic asana or posture for building upper body strength. And in fact, in the beginner body, downward facing dog is incredibly challenging. The arms will start to shake, and over time, as you build strength, downward facing dog becomes almost like child's pose in that it's an incredibly relaxing posture. But it takes some time to build up that strength. So we're going to start out in down dog, holding for several breaths. And I'll have a couple arm movements for you to do there. So come on into down dog. And don't worry too much about your heels touching or not. Right now, just bend the knees and gently walk in place, letting one heel come down to touch or close to touch. Breathing deeply. Pause here. And then we're going to take a right hand, reach back, and try to touch your left shin. Place it back. Alternate. Left hand touches right shin. Place it back. And we'll keep going just like this. Alternating shin taps. Some of you might be able to grab the ankle, extending that reach a little bit further. Some of you, maybe the big toe. 4 more. 3, 2, last one, and hold your downward facing dog. Knees can be softly bent, that's okay. Here you want to think about your upper biceps internally rotating. So the bicep muscle is internally wrapping around the upper arm bone. Shoulders away from the ears, so they're pressed back away from the ears. Scapula are actually moving up the back toward the butt. And you're pressing more into your thumb and index finger than the rest of your fingers. That will level out the effort in both wrists. Holding here. Already I'm feeling some pretty good heat in my tricep. Feeling it start to build in the shoulders a little bit, the deltoid, upper trapezius. Continue to breathe deeply. Whenever you need a break, you can drop those knees into tabletop or rest it out in child's pose. Listen to your body. It's okay to take those rests. This usually is a transitional posture. So downward facing dog as a stationary posture becomes an excellent tool for building strength. Nurture that breath. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Nothing fancy going on here, but everything inside the body is on fire right now. Everything in the upper body working hard. Legs usually are our support system. Right now we're asking the arms to be the support. They're not used to that. On the inhalation, let's give ourselves a little bit of something different. Come forward to your plank pose and hold. But we'll want to be in the air a little bit. Try to drop that down. But the hips are somewhat level with your shoulders, which are aligned with the ankles. Holding. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation. Good. Everything's starting to shake a little bit probably. That's okay. Just keep deepening the breath. We want that shaking. That means that you're at your edge and that you're finding your weak spots. And we're gently pushing into that to build more strength, more stamina. 3 more deep breaths. You got it. Keep reaching out through the head, reaching back through the heels. 1 more breath. And on your exhalation, let's drop it back to Garbhasana, child's pose. Take a deep breath in, let out an audible sigh. And we'll take this moment to really observe what is changing already in the body. Feel that heat. Feel the sensation. Relax through your fingers. Maybe shake them or move them around a little bit. Relax through the wrists. On the inhale, let's come up to tabletop posture. Walk the hands forward just a little bit, and let's work with a half push-up from here. When you do half push-up, we want to imagine we're taking the heart straight down to the mat, directly between the thumbs. So if you come back here a little bit, we're going to be putting a little more strain on the elbow, which we want to avoid. So again, line up your heart directly between the thumbs. As you bend your elbows, inhale, and on the exhalation, we press the floor away from us. So we're getting a nice tricep work. Let's do about 8 more of these together. One thing you want to look out for as well are the shoulders coming up towards the ears. If that happens, roll them back. 6 more. 5. Just a half push-up. 4, 3, 2, last one, and let's rest back in child's pose. Arms can be extended overhead, or it might feel nice to bring the arms back alongside of the body, allowing your shoulder heads to roll forward. Take a moment to slow and deepen your breathing. On an inhale, extend the arms overhead into extended child's pose. Inhale, come back up to your tabletop posture. Okay, so now let's add in a little bit of movement here, opening up the rotation of the body into a side plank. We're going to do a variation where we keep the knee down to make it a little bit softer. So if you want, you can watch first and then join in when you're ready. So I'm going to take one half push-up, extend out the right leg, keeping my left knee down. Inhale, I open my right arm up to the side. Half push-up, extend out the left leg, left arm comes up. Inhale down, exhale press. Right leg, right arm. Left leg, left arm. And when I go down, I'm bringing my rib cage just about in line with the elbows, not going too much further down. Beautiful. Let's do about 6 more. 5. 4. Inhale, exhale. 3. Inhale down, exhale, push. 2. Take a big breath in when you open the arm. Last one. 1, open up to the right. And exhale, let's rest back in child's pose. Sliding forwards onto the belly. Let your right arm go out to the side, left arm by the left shoulder. Slowly push, rolling onto the right shoulder, the right arm. Slowly, left leg extends back out, rolling onto the belly. Let's switch that up. Left arm will go out, right hand by your side, pushing. We want that right leg to come out and behind the left leg. Relax the head on the ground. It's a great shoulder stretch and also a spinal twist, helping with digestion and cooling down of the body. Exhale. Let the leg come down. Slowly roll to your belly and bring both hands in underneath the shoulders. Preparing for Cobra. Again, a very underrated transitional pose. If we stay in this asana, we will build a lot of strength and a lot of energy, which will make the more challenging postures of upward facing dog, crow, handstand even, a lot more accessible by using this sort of foundational pose to build strength and muscle mass. So let's explore Cobra. Tops of the feet are pressing down and reaching away from you, like they're being pulled on. Pelvis is pushing down, the tops of the hip bones and the pubic bones. So you're making like a triangle and it's pushing into the mat. So feet are pushing, pelvis is pushing. Hands are right underneath your shoulder heads, fingers spread wide, and gently guide your elbows in towards your torso. Remember, we're never undoing any of the actions I'm calling out here. So we're always adding. Tops of the feet pressing, and hold that action. Pelvis pressing, hold that. Elbows brought in next to the side body, continue to activate that. And then we bring in the tricep by pressing into the earth, just a few inches. Shoulders will want to come up. We're conscious of that. We roll them back down. The heart is reaching forward. In the opposite direction of your feet, gaze is down toward the top of your mat. Relax the back of your neck. Breathing. Feet are pressing. Pelvis is pressing. Palms are pressing. Heart is reaching forward. So much action here. Breathe deeply to allow. Just one more breath. Slowly exit. Feel everything all the way down. Relax your arms at your side body. Turn the head to one side and then windshield wiper your legs. This should feel really nice. One more time. Bhujangasana. Prepare for Cobra. Feet pressing down. They're hip distance apart. Pelvis pressing down. Hands underneath each shoulder head. Elbows are gently squeezed in. Reaching out right here through the crown of the head. Reaching back through the feet. So there's a sensation of stretch here in the body. When you're ready, inhale. Press with the palms. Come up just a few inches. Focus on your legs pressing. Focus on the pelvis pressing down. That pressing down will help you yield out of that and find lift. Strong breathing. Exhale. Lower down. Curl the toes. Press it back. Child's pose. Let out the audible sigh. Allow your body to melt and relax here into this moment of rest. Letting go of all notion of effort. Softness and tranquility. Feeling the back body rising and falling with your breath. Inhale, we rise up to seated, and we'll explore some down dog push-ups now. So we're going to take that posture where we rested a while before, and we're going to explore some upper body movement there. The way this posture moves and the way the elbows go out really targets the front head of your shoulder. You've got 3 different sort of straps of muscle that make up the deltoid, the shoulder. You have front head, medial, and the rear. So this front head here is what will activate when the elbows are turned out. So that's what we're going to feel and experience the most here in this posture. And again, you do not have to go deep at all to start to get some activation. So I'll show you from this angle. From downward facing dog, I'm actually going to imagine my head is coming down to hit the floor right here between the thumbs. So instead of this down to the earth, I'm actually going to come forward a little bit. And like my head and neck were on a track, heading straight toward the space between my thumbs here that I'm wiggling. Elbows will go out, east and west. Inhale down. Exhale, press. Tricep, also the back of your arm, getting a huge workout here as well. And to show you from the side, again, I'm not going down so much as I am traveling forward. Here's the down. And that's not what we want to do here. We want to come forward, keeping your bicep and ears aligned with each other. When you're ready, let's do about 10 of these. 7, 6, 5, 4, good, 3, 2, and 1. And let's walk our feet all the way to the top of the mat. When you get there, take your feet as wide as your mat. Grab a hold of your elbows. Let's let everything hang and sway a little bit side to side. Really relaxing the shoulder joints into gravity. Giving yourself some release here. Good. Soften the knees. Let's roll all the way up to standing since we haven't been there in quite some time. Standing at the top of the mat. Inhale the arms all the way up. Palms unite. Exhale, let's bring it to the heart. Let your arms relax at your side body. Spend some time feeling. The pause, the stillness in yoga is sometimes lost in our vinyasa heavy culture of fast movement and fast feeling. So I'm going to challenge you with this hatha type of yoga to be still and feel. And you'll notice that's when also our heart rate lowers. We can become more relaxed in the moment. I'm going to want to invite you to feel your own power right now. Feel the strength, this tightness, the swole, as they say, right? We got tightness in the shoulders. There's some tightness and puffiness in the arms and the triceps. Or maybe even flex on yourself here, right? See what you're working with now. And that is your power. That is your strength. Roll the shoulder heads up, back, and down. Rotate the palms out for a moment, standing with energy of confidence, inner strength, outer strength, radiant prana, radiant energy. Bringing the palms together, thumbs at the heart. Bowing the forehead to the fingertips, honoring your inner strength and your hard work. Namaste. Thank you so much for following along.